Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the presence of God to witness and bless your joining together as husband and wife. There are no obligations on earth more sweet and tender than those that you are about to assume. There are no vows more solemn than those that you are about to make. There's no human institution more sacred than that of the union you are about to form as husband and wife. True marriage is the holiest of all earthly relationships. Therefore, it should be entered into reverently, thoughtfully, and with the full understanding of its sacred nature. It is into this union that you have come to be joined. Steve, will you take this woman whose hands you are holding to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise from this day forward to love her, comfort her, honor her, and be faithful to her? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Kathy, will you take this man whose hands you are holding to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise from this day forward to love him, comfort him, honor him, and be faithful to him? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
As you two stand here today, you're prepared to commit the rest of your lives to each other. And I would just ask you to remember that to love each other in marriage is to enter into a whole new chapter of your relationship. It's a world of togetherness and sharing everything that is deepest and dearest in your hearts. Throughout your marriage, I hope that you would remember and keep alive forever all of those unique qualities that drew you together from the very start. From that first moment that you used that phone number that you were slipped and really got into a conversation. And then over the years, as you've come to know each other on deeper and deeper levels. And then, of course, keep alive that feeling that you had when you each realized that this was the person that you wanted to walk through life with. I hope, too, that all through your marriage, you would constantly search for new ways to bring each other happiness. Make the most of every day that you get to spend together. And every now and then, just look back and marvel at how your love for one another just continues to grow deeper and stronger with each passing year. I hope, too, that you would always be able to create for each other kind of an oasis of tranquility, a quiet, peaceful place apart from the stress of work and the world around you, where you can just come together at the end of the day and not have to pretend, but just be who you are in that moment and know that you are loved and accepted for everything that you are. In the years ahead, you're going to have tremendous times together. You'll set a lot of those life milestones together. But every now and then, as you've realized by now, there'll be a little bump in that road. Every marriage knows its struggles. And when that happens, just take a deep breath and a step back and kind of get your head back together, get your perspective back. And always be willing to say, I was wrong and I'm sorry. And then forgive each other every time. And just as important as forgiveness is letting it go. Don't hold on to bad feelings and don't bring things in from the past, but instead focus on what you have now together and on the commitment that you share to one another and to this marriage. Keep believing in each other, keep trusting each other, especially during those rough times. Your lives are changing profoundly today as you become husband and wife. And I hope and pray that as you walk this journey together, you would keep all of your hopes and dreams alive, because anything is possible, anything, with faith and with love. It's in this spirit of love that we're going to turn to the marriage vows, but I know you each have something that you'd like to say to one another before we go to the vows. So Steve, I'm going to invite you to go first.
She wants to go first.
You have to go. Well,
Sorry.
thank you for deferring to your lovely bride.
Yep.
Okay, Kathy?
And I have to read this because I won't be able to get through it. You know me better than anyone else in the world, and somehow you still manage to love me. You have seen me at my best, and you've seen me at my worst. You've helped me through the most difficult and the most precious times of my life. And you still stand beside me. There's still part of me today that can't believe that I'm the one who gets to marry you. I love you more than I can express, and your kindness, you're most caring, sweetest, most thoughtful, loving person I've ever met. You're the love of my life, and you make me happier than I could ever imagine. You make me feel more love than I could ever have thought possible. I choose you as my husband, to share the good times and the misfortunes, to grow with and to grow old with. I promise to love, cherish, and respect you through all the changes in our lives. And I will forever be thankful that we found each other. I'll try it.
That kind of sucks. Mine's
Sorry.
long, but not as good.
Sorry.
I gotta wear my glasses.
You're good.
Mine's more of a poem, kind of.
Why do
I'm
you
not
do
a
that?
poet. And I gotta read
Just
it
get through
too.
your fingers.
It's okay. That's enough.
1, 2, 3. Gotta be able to see you and this at the same time. In life, we find ourselves on roads to where we think we want to be. While on the roads, we find someone who's riding parallel to our road and end up going in the same direction as one. During our journey, we may find many bumps along the way, but try to keep in our lanes and stay even with those we choose to travel with. Unfortunately, sometimes there are roadblocks that cause our lanes to divide and go in different directions. These roadblocks are challenges that make us weak or strong. Your challenges have made you strong, and that gives me a great respect for what makes you who you are. Holy shit. When the roads we thought was our destiny is blocked, we think we're alone. This just means that the journeys begins anew. If we are lucky, we soon find out our roads begin to parallel another. When this happens, another journey begins. We hope this journey will end at the same place, but there are no guarantees. Our roads became parallel, and now they are becoming one. We have a commonality of where we want to be. We have the remnants of the previous roads traveled in our kids and memories. Our memories consist of ups and downs, but they are part of what make us who we are. One thing I'm happy for is that you accepted me and my kids with all our goodness and faults. I'm not sure which there's more of. I too have accepted you and your kids with your goodness and faults, and I'll continue to do so. You stole my heart, and I'm lonely when you're not around. You sometimes frustrate me. You sometimes annoy me. You sometimes make me wonder, WTF? Most of all, and most important, you make me happy and feel loved. I promise I'll cherish you, try to make you proud, do you proud, and try to make you as happy as you make me. I love you.
You guys did good. They were both just beautiful and so expressive of your feelings for each other. If you want to...
Jesus, look at me. This one.
There you go. Share all things. If you want to hold hands again? Yeah, I'm going to make you. Steve, if you'll look right into Kathy's eyes and please repeat after me. I, Steve,
I, Steve,
take you, Kathy,
take you, Kathy,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
till death do us part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Excellent, Kathy. I, Kathy,
Hi, Kathy.
take you, Steve,
Take you, Steve,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until death do us part.
until death do us part.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Perfect. Now I need the rings, if you'll just put them closer to my hand there. Okay. Steve and Kathy, these rings are a symbol of the never-ending love that you've just promised to each other. Face each other again. May God bless you as you give them, each to the other, to wear as a sign of your promises. Steve, if you'd like to take Kathy's ring. Place it on her finger.
There it goes a certain way. I can't see it again.
Okay. We need our cheaters, don't we?
There it is.
Okay. Place it on her finger, look into her eyes, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed,
I thee wed,
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have.
and all I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Okay, she might need to help you. Oh, well done. Okay, Kathy, if you want to take his ring now. Just on his finger over there. Look into his eyes. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee
I
wed,
thee wed,
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Excellent, all the way on it. You got it?
Trying to get it on there.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Phew, okay.
Guess we're stuck.
Yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
are. In closing, I wish for the two of you every happiness in your journey together. And I hope and pray that throughout your marriage you would just love each other with that entire spectrum of human love. I hope that your love would always be big enough to include each other's family and friends, and I hope they will always include you in their love too. Be mindful of each other's needs and make an honest effort to fulfill those needs for each other. Talk when the other one needs to hear what you've been thinking, and listen when the other simply needs to be heard. Give solitude when the other just needs a little space, and make plenty of room for each other's humanness, because we've all got our weaknesses. Keep yourselves always open to that divine spark that brought you together and has now woven your lives into this beautiful tapestry of love we're here to celebrate today. Let's close in prayer. Loving God, may this man and this woman who have now entered into holy matrimony always be conscious of your presence with them. May they truly be one with each other, even as they are also one with you. And may they celebrate this love that you have given to them each and every day for as long as they both shall live. Amen. And now, inasmuch as you, Steve, and you, Kathy, have consented together in this covenant of marriage and have pledged your faith each to the other in the presence of God and these witnesses, now by the authority vested in me, I pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss. Woo.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you,
Okey-doke.
Ann. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And again like this. 1, 2, 3. And then one more. Again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now again. And now turn your heads and look at me.
Mine's the same way.
And lean your heads in closer together. That's pretty. 1, 2, 3. And again like this. 1, 2, 3. And while you're in that position, let's have a kiss picture. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let me
Do
get
that
one
again.
more.
Be nice.
1, 2, 3. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Okay. And then turn your head and just look at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more.
I'm trying.
And then just turn your head and look over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And look right this way. 1, 2, 3. And again. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. Do you want maybe put them a little bit lower? There we go. And again. And again. And then with
Fingers out one. Bring your tips out one. There you go.
like that. And 1, 2, 3. And then let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. And then you can turn it around.
That's it.
1, 2, 3. Now let's have a kiss while you're holding it.
She wants you to kiss her?
1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more. You can look this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very